Hocking Hills State Park is located off State Route 664 in Logan, Ohio. Sitting just 1 hour south of Columbus, Hocking Hills State Park is a great Midwest getaway for families and hikers of all ages and all skill levels. Hocking Hills State Park has so much to offer, from camping, fishing, picnicking, hiking, archery, dining, and even an overnight lodge being built as we speak. There are over 25 miles of hiking trails located throughout the park and adjacent state forest. These trails are beautiful as well as potentially dangerous. Caution and common sense are absolutely necessary. Young children should be closely supervised while hiking the trails. All park visitors must remain on the marked trails at all times. Hocking Hills State Park trails are one-way loop trails. These campsites were electric only and they were very small. We had a very hard time fitting our camper and truck both onto the paved pad that was provided. Hocking Hills State Park Campground is located right next to Old Man's Cave. This popular campground features direct access to the Hocking Hills area trails. Here you will find full hookup, electric sites, and non-electric sites. Heated showers, flush toilets, laundry, and dump station are also located inside the park. There's a campground store, a swimming pool, playground, volleyball court, and horseshoe pit. We are in Site 5 at Hocking Hills State Park in Logan, Ohio. This is the very first loop in the campground when you come in. The sites are extremely close together and really, really narrow. You can see we don't have a very big pad. Once we park the truck there, the whole thing is full. So there's nowhere for the girls to play or color with chalk or anything like that. Also, when we showed up, it had rained all day. So this was where our rug is. It was a total mud puddle. You can see there's still mud puddles there, mud puddles over here. People have been running up the grass because everything is so tight and narrow. There were some sites at the very end of the campground that were a little bit better. They were in like a wooded area. They were bigger and nicer, but the thing with Hocking Hills is everybody wants to come here, so it's extremely hard to get a spot, so you basically just get what you take. So we're leaving tomorrow. The ground is finally drying up, so that's a plus. Again, this is Site 5. We have no water or sewer. It's electric only. We came with a full freshwater tank, so that was a plus. We didn't have to worry about running out of water, but it would be nice to be able to just dump our tanks right here and not have to go to the dump station. Fire pit is back here, which I didn't really like because it's super close to the camper. That just kind of made me nervous, and very close to the road, which I also didn't like. So if I could show up to the park and pick my site, I definitely would not pick this site or this loop at all. You can see basically our slide goes into the neighbor's picnic area. So you don't really get very much privacy in this loop. There are vault toilets over here. They are in rough shape. They're more like a stall with like a half door. I mean, they had toilet paper, but they were definitely not great. So yeah, again, you can see our tires are basically on the edge of the grass and we still have zero space on the other side. So that was kind of a bummer. I mean, we weren't here much, but it would have been nice for the girls to have somewhere to play, come outside and play, instead of having to be cooped up, and somewhere for Chip to come out and lay that did not involve being in the mud. He's already had a bath. So that's a review of Site 5 at Hocking Hills State Park in Logan, Ohio. Okay, we did a quick time-lapse drive-through of the campground. As you can see, the farther back you go into the campground, the nicer the sites. This is the loop, I think, that's full hookup, and it was the nicest of all of them, the most space. It was very busy this weekend. I mean, we were just there a random weekend in April, but as you can see, it's a very popular place. There's a pool, there's a nice bathhouse, cabins, laundry facility, dump station is up there by the pool. The playground is kind of at a weird spot. It's all the way in the back, away from everything, so that was kind of a bummer. I couldn't just let the girls walk to the playground because it was, you know, the farthest from us since we were right at the entrance of the campground. So that was kind of weird. It would have been nicer if the playground was over by the pool, kind of in a central location, but again, we weren't really at the campground very much. We were out exploring, so we wouldn't have really had time to play on the playground anyway. There are 5 picnic areas with tables, grills, restrooms, and drinking water. These are located at each of the recessed caves. There are no trash cans available at the picnic site, so please remember to pack your trash out when you leave. Okay, this is the bathhouse near the dump station, and it's actually pretty nice. It's just muddy. But the showers are over here. Pretty big changing area. This is probably the handicap one, but yeah. Showers. Brad did come take a shower up here last night, and he said there was not hot water. I don't know if he just lucked out or if there really was no hot water. So
I'm guessing that will look like
there's still a lot of room in here. Sometimes they're so narrow. So anyway, this is the bathhouse by the dump station. Pretty nice. So here is the dump station we just dumped. And then here you have laundry, and then the women's room is here and the men's room's on the other side. Check out the laundry room real quick. Pretty nice. Smells like laundry. Oh, drinking water fill station in here. So 2 washers and 2 dryers. Pretty cool. Looks like they're coin operated. Let's see. Is there prices somewhere? Oh, $1.25 for the dryer, $1.25 for the washer. All right, and then there's the pool, which isn't open yet, but it was definitely hot enough to be open. So that looks really nice. I bet it is jam-packed full of people in the summertime. It also looks like they have an amphitheater over here. There's seats, 2 little handicap sections, which is really cool. And then a big screen to do like movies and stuff on, which is very, very neat. Hocking Hills State Park and its hiking areas are open all year long, even on the holidays. It is open from dawn to dusk. The park does not stay open at night due to the dangerous cliffs. Vehicles must be out of the parking lots by dark. Hocking Hills State Park trails are set up with a one-way system so hikers can practice safe social distancing while visiting. Signs mark the trail showing which direction hikers can travel, and they loop back to the parking lots. For those in wheelchairs at Ash Cave and Conkle's Hollow, they may turn around with their guide where the asphalt trail ends, while other members of the family or group continue on the one-way loop. You're probably wondering, can I hike with my dog? Pets are allowed in the park areas except the nature preserve, Conkle's Hollow. They must be on a 6-foot or less leash at all times and cannot swim in the creeks or waterways. There's a zero tolerance policy for dogs exhibiting aggressive or potentially dangerous behavior. Please remember that most trails have cliffs, steep steps, and narrow passages not suitable for pets. It's a state park. It's not an RV resort, it's a state park. Would I go back? Yes. I would definitely make sure I pick a better spot to stay if we go back, when we go back, because it's really an amazing part of the Midwest. If you're gonna come here, book in advance, far in advance, and really do your research on your sites to make sure that it will accommodate everything that you need